No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.
Yo,
Flint, what's poppin', bro?
what's going on, brother?
Man, how you doing? How was your weekend? How's the family? How was the road? What's up?
Bruh, that's a loaded question, man. God, that's out. Hey, weekend was good. Family's doing great. Hit the lake this weekend, man. But before we go into
Oh yeah, I
that,
saw that, man, with the cigar with your
definitely,
bro, man.
definitely got to go into once again. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Better as Possible podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, share, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend and another friend.
That's right.
Tune in to the Better as Possible podcast. But Luce, what's happening, brother, man?
Man, I'm doing
Doing
good,
good?
man. I had some family over celebrating my little cousin's birthday. So we
Okay.
had some drinks. KP fried some fish, man, some perch. Delicious. Went to the
Come on now.
Cheesecake Factory, caught some cheesecake. I was craving it. Yeah, man, I had a very good weekend, man. It was nice. It was like a breath of fresh air. You know, they opened Atlanta back up. I saw some people out on Edgewood, so they was
Oh, it's
living.
really open. It's legit.
Yeah, it's like open, like we off punishment for real.
Yeah, ain't no
Was
more,
popping.
ain't no more groundation no more.
Nah.
But yeah, weekend was good, man. We went to outside of Augusta, hit the lake, man. Got a cabin and just cooled it with the family, man.
Super dope.
Sometimes you need that slow down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like even in the quarantine state, like you still need that slow down where you could just kick back and relax. So it was pretty cool to just be out there and vibe, you know, do some fires and things of that nature and just really kick it and enjoy the family.
That's dope, man. That sounds
Gotta
lovely,
appreciate
man.
those moments, man. It's important.
Yeah, man.
Definitely in this time that we in.
Before we start, I want to
What's
say
up?
happy birthday to Breonna Taylor.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Her birthday was Friday, the 5th. So, you know what I mean? She would have been 27 years old.
It's crazy.
And yeah, I guess let's jump into it, bro. Let's go, bro.
Man, hey, there's a lot of hot topics going on right now. First off, man, thank you to all the 50 states across the world, the whole nation coming together, fighting for one cause, which is amazing. I just hope that we do not stop right here. Like it with all the things that's going on, it warms my heart to be able to at least see, you know, all of us coming together. You seeing Confederate statues getting thrown in the water, getting pulled down. You seeing in DC with the whole Black Lives Matter, you know, Raleigh, North Carolina, stop racism on the big road and things of that nature. And you're just saying, all right, this could be a turn for the best. This could be a turn for the greater. Do not stop applying pressure. Don't stop applying pressure.
Nah, for sure.
So how you feeling about that, man? The protests, the marching, the looting, all of it's all coming together, and I mean, I think it's making a big change.
I like it. No, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, now talk to me.
I love it. It's because all the parts are moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said last week, like you gotta have a whole bunch of moving parts to actually get things done. Like I seen today, like the Democratic Party was kneeling, like in fucking kente cloth, like
really on some Wakanda. I saw that. I said,
like,
are we making change?
I was like, all right, okay, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Seeing the Confederate statues fall, like getting pushed down by the people and being taken down by the actual government is the state is like, that's pretty amazing as well. I'm still waiting for Stone Mountain Park to goddamn rocket launch the faces off of that mountain, but you know, that's a whole nother money situation.
You know,
one thing at a time.
There you go, my guy. I'm glad you did that math.
What's
I'm glad you did that math because boy, he said
one.
From 1 + 1 to algebra. just like that, bro. Hey, one step at a time, man. But at least we're making progress, and that's the beauty of it. I mean, there's still some ugly moments going on with of course, we mentioned the cops in Atlanta. You still seeing videos of police brutality or just random, spraying the tear gas and the rubber bullets. The rubber bullets are really doing damage. Yeah. And you still seeing the police brutality, and it's like, man, this is why we're having all these issues. You know what I'm saying?
You're seeing them ego trip. They're ego tripping. So,
okay.
One thing that stood out to me, maybe it's a couple. I seen videos where they shot a dude in the head with a rubber bullet. You're supposed to shoot him at the ground and ricochet, but he was like in critical condition. One video I seen where they was carrying somebody to like the medics, but people were still shooting at him, so they couldn't even help the dude who got shot.
Saw that too.
And then one that stood out, I went deep dive. I went and researched the dude, but basically, losing power and they are panicking. Real gang mentality from the police. Nah, seriously.
True story.
When they pushed that 75-year-old man down, and you saw that puddle of blood come out.
You pushed the wrong man down. It wasn't a black man no more. It was a white man, and it was
exactly.
on film.
Exactly. So after I seen that, I was like, okay, all right. And you know what's crazy is that those two police officers, they like got arrested. They got fired and arrested. Like, but just to see him like one try to like, oh shit, what have I done? And then the other cop like, nah, keep moving, bro. Don't even fuck around with it. Yes, that was crazy. And they walked by like it wasn't an issue. Right. They all kept moving. So
and that's unfortunate because it's like even if it wasn't filmed, like that's what's regularly happening.
Exactly,
put that into perspective of like that's what's really going on. It don't matter if they got a film or not. That's what's going on, and they don't care.
Right, exactly.
That's unfortunate. What's happening? She said she was gonna tune in. Hey, we appreciate you.
And the dude, he was like an activist. Like I went to he's a 75-year-old dude with a Twitter, and you know what I'm saying? He's saying real shit on hey. Matter of fact, let me find his name, bro.
Go ahead. I was about to go ahead and tell y'all that. Special shout out to the day ones who've been for the Better Is Possible podcast. But another thing, man, tell a friend that Better Is Possible show will be Mondays at 10 o'clock. Just a friendly reminder. Mondays at 10 o'clock, our live show. We changed the date. Hey, we just want to make sure that we start y'all week off right. Starting on Monday, gonna start y'all off right with Better As Possible so we can get through the whole week. All right. So Monday, Better As Possible. We'll be releasing our YouTubes on Wednesdays. So Monday live show, YouTube on Wednesdays, and y'all get the whole week Better As Possible. Letting them know.
Bro, them sound like church announcements, but that's real.
Hey man, tell a friend. Put your finger up.
Tell a friend.
Get the usher.
Talk to your neighbor.
Too. Hey man, what's buddy's Twitter, man? Let me know.
I don't know his Twitter, but the 75-year-old man name was Martin Gugino, Gugino. Mm-hmm. So if you just put that in Twitter, you'll find him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's very active.
Talking about thanks, D. Honey, hey, so you got jokes, bro?
Nah, for real.
But when I think about how you're saying the power shifting, things of that nature, the one quote that comes to mind is pressure bust pipes or pressure make diamonds, right? So I think about 400 years worth of I mean, just being cheated, just being at the bottom always. 400 years, just all that pressure. Hey, we gon' if you do right, we beat you. If you do wrong, we beat you. We gonna cheat you. It doesn't matter. Like you're always the lesser, right? And all that pressure, it never bust the pipe. It just made diamonds. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still here, we're still strong. And that's unfortunate for others who's like, dang, we still can't break you. You still can't break you. You still here. When most black people, when they say, hey, what's a word that represents you? A lot of them say resilience. Nobody wants to be resilient. That means you got to go through hell and high water to be resilient. So the fact of the matter is that pressure never busts these pipes. Pressure just made diamonds. But now that you putting the pressure on these people, it's busting pipes, and you seeing hey, it's going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Continue to push continue to put the pressure on them, because when you bust those pipes, hey, a change has to come. You gotta put new pipes in there, and they gotta be better.
Yeah. Now, one thing that I've taken from this is that in the past, it was like we were fighting alone. You know what I'm saying? It was like nobody could really feel what we were saying. We were saying it, but they weren't hearing us. But I guess the video cameras are just like, yo, this is like the 50th person. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay. So now you see that we having allies in different races. We got allies in high places that are really like, that are helping us, you know what I'm saying, make leeway in this whole situation.
My perspective on that, Luce, is, and this is gonna come out wrong, so please bear with me as I explain. The right person got killed, and I know that sounds bad, but follow me. The right person got killed. This guy is best friends with Steven Jackson. If you guys don't remember, Steven Jackson was the one who got in a fight, Indiana Pacers and Detroit Pistons. He's a wild dude. He's being wild. He don't care. He says whatever he wants that comes to mind. He is the right person. He's an ex-NBA player, so that means he got money. He got rich friends. He has a podcast who I listen to all the time. It's called All the Smoke with Matt Barnes. Two outspoken individuals.
Yeah.
The right person got killed because that is somebody who will not stop talking, who will not stop fighting, who has a voice. Yeah. Right?
And pockets.
Definitely. And I can touch people. I can really touch people. I got people that got millions. Network. It's not 100 heirs, it's not 1,000 heirs. I got millionaires who I can really speak to. I got NBA, NFL, I got all these professional athletes that's gonna have to speak up for me, because if you don't, I'm calling you out. And I got a platform that's really gonna showcase that. So who you riding with? What you gonna do?
Right.
So I hate to have to put it in that way, that the right person got killed, but it is the truth. Now you got somebody who has a voice, who's never gonna stop fighting for his best friend.
Right.
And you're seeing the change because basketball start talking, NFL start talking. We're gonna touch on NFL. You already know I got to talk about that. NFL, you have entertainers speaking up.
Drew Brees,
Roger Goodell, Jake Fromm. Yeah, we're gonna hold on.
All right,
I got you. Boy, fire me up right there, bro. But yes, that's exactly what happened, man.
Yeah.
A guy who had a platform, who had a big voice, and that's what's continuously making change. So
one of Kobe's last interviews was with him. Yeah, I caught that. That was
definitely
definitely carrying weight for the change necessary, and just seeing that was like the last straw, because we had like 5 other cases leading up to this. You know what I'm saying? And for us to just see what's Derek Shavers, the fucking ass, the lame ass cop, just sit there so nonchalantly with his knee on that man's neck. You know what I'm saying? That just like lit a fire. And then they got all the camera footage. Like, okay, he wasn't fighting back. We saw him get out the car. We saw them pull him to the storefront. Like, we seen it all, and it's all on film. Even the store owners was like, yeah, nah, he was, you know what I'm saying? They just arrested him. There wasn't no fight, wasn't no tussle or nothing like that. So, you know, that this was the straw that broke the camel's back, bro.
Very much so, man. And everything that's happening needs to happen. It's been time for it to happen. But for the fact that it's not just us fighting by ourselves, it's a collective unit. Together we're strong. We can make change. We can be the change. So it's very rewarding to see a nation fighting together instead of fighting amongst each other. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting together for a great cause. I want it to be when we get to a point where it's looked down upon to be racist. Like, it's frowned upon to be like, oh, you the racist person, bro. Like I can't route with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the outcast because you are racist. And to see so many, you know, so many white, black, Hispanics, all of them together. Great. You had over 50,000 people in Hollywood this weekend marching. 50,000 people. Come on, man. That's powerful.
That's big. Yeah.
Like, we all fighting the right fight.
They've gotten so accustomed
stay on the same
to
page.
getting away. They've gotten so accustomed to getting away with it. They actually thought it was going to be swept under the rug. The world swept under the world. But last straw for sure. The rug. Oh, okay. I got.
What's that? Under the world. You ready?
Yeah, I was like, dang, under the world, bro.
They swept it under the. Hey, I like the world even better, honey.
Yeah,
I ain't even playing with you.
No,
hey,
for real.
I like
Speaking
they
of
try
the world,
to sweep it under the world. They ain't care.
You actually see allies all over the world. You see it in France. You see it in Africa.
Right.
I think I seen marches in Australia, like New Zealand. I seen them in New Zealand or somewhere. But I'm just like, dang, the whole world is acknowledging, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. But also, one thing I wanted to touch on was, how do you feel? Okay, so KP hit me to like this cosmetic company that basically it's called Pull Up for Change. And so they basically called out different corporations saying like, hey, all y'all posting like, you know what I'm saying, y'all condolences and y'all rocking with the Black Lives and y'all like showing love and shit, but really like who's on your board? You know what I'm saying? How many Black people do you actually have, or people of color do you actually have on your in your team? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She was like, I'm not talking about retail. I'm not talking about the people that's just at the, you know what I'm saying, with the lower jobs. Who has executive positions in your company?
Right.
So like if you go to this page, Pull Up for Change, you'll see different companies like that. And they're posting like, and some have.
You need to pin that, Luce.
Yeah, some have a lot of Black people in it, and some like, man, look, man, we got one Black person. You know what I'm saying? If you just read through it, like it's insane. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I could believe it because
come on now,
we're here.
It's been a system.
But still, so my question to you is, how do you feel like when you see these mainstream companies kind of voicing their opinion about like Black lives, when you may know like y'all just doing that for the clout, like y'all really chasing like?
Feel two ways. One, if you haven't been doing this, then it appears that you're doing it for the clout. But the pressure is on you, so that means you're gonna have to speak about it, but you're really gonna have to put the action behind it. So that's still moving the needle forward, right? Because now people really calling it out. Oh, you ain't doing this. When they got on Target, Target, you ain't speaking up. Are you giving money to Trump or whatever the case may be? All right, we ain't rocking with you no more, Target. Oh no, I see. I'm on Fire Stick. Amazon supports Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Before you start going to the thing,
too.
Amazon like, bruh, I've been winning this whole pandemic. I'm not gonna lose right now, bruh. I can't go out like that. So therefore, I'm letting y'all know I support Black Lives too. You know what I'm saying? And it's just the fact that it's getting called out. Yeah. And people really got to make that change. If you're not putting in that action, it is being frowned upon. Oh, so you're not rocking with us? You're not with the movement? All right, cool. We're gonna move our money elsewhere. Right. Who's your competition? I'm gonna spend my money with them. All right, Home Depot, you're not rocking with the movement? All right, I'm going to Lowe's.
Right.
We go right across the street. Let's go to Lowe's. Yeah. It's just like that.
You making sense.
So I think it's a big chess move, bro.
Yeah, I feel indifferent about it because in some ways I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like y'all really like, y'all lame as hell because y'all just following whatever is popping, whatever's popular right now. Like y'all just leaning that way and don't necessarily have our best interests. And then in another way, I'm like, I fuck with it because y'all are at least using your platform to show us love. Okay, so I was talking to KP about this, right? So say Jay-Z got beef with Future, right?
Yeah.
Is it in Jay-Z's best interest to voice his opinion to Future, how he feel about Future?
Like, Let's talk man to man.
Like out in the public, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Just to make a diss song about him. I would say no, it's not in his best interest, because if he does that, then he's on the same level. Then he'll bring Future up to the same level as him. You know what I mean?
Okay. I see what you're going.
So,
I thought you were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, if we talking about to make money or whatnot, then we gonna do diss tracks or something. But I see what you're saying. Like,
so what I'm saying is,
Jay-Z is on a whole nother level than Future, so he wouldn't bring himself down.
Exactly. But
okay,
the point I'm trying to push is, when you mention certain things, then you become attached to it. So now when I think of Amazon Fire Stick, now I'm thinking of Black Lives Matter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like when you think of Chick-fil-A, you got to think of, like, they don't fuck with gay people and they're Christian.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you know, you got to be careful with who you stand next to and who you mention, because then you become a part of that. It gets stuck to you. So that's how I look at these people who are posting Black Lives Matter. It's like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You're Black Lives Matter now. Don't forget that shit. That's stuck on you now.
I think that's still moving the needle to a positive space, because now you're forced, right? It sucks that I gotta force you to do it, but if I gotta force you, I'm gonna force you, because at the end of the day, we fighting for a change, we fighting for the better. So at the end of the day, if I can force you to say, hey, you Black Lives Matter, you better stick with it. You know what I'm saying? And if you fold, I promise you, we all got it. We all got it's on the internet, it's everywhere. So we're gonna keep the pressure on you.
These companies need to really focus on diversity within their not just like these lower jobs, but in the executive positions. Diversity. That's what we own now. So
very much so.
When I say it's a bunch of moving parts with what's going on, like, we're not just setting fire to the streets. We're not just looting in stores. We're not just protesting. Now we're getting into businesses. Like, this
now
shit
now you busting pipes, bro. That's exactly what you're doing. You putting so much pressure that you busting pipes. I gotta make you change.
Exactly.
I gotta make you change, because them pipes ain't working no more, bro. Esau said change doesn't happen overnight. The whole world seems more aware of at the moment. If things don't change in the near future, then of course, yes, you could say that they're doing it for clout. So right now is striking it. Go ahead, change. Go ahead, go for the change. Like, I'm supporting Black Lives. I'm all about it. I'm donating my money. As a matter of fact, you saw Jordan donated $100 million. He would not, definitely after that 10-part documentary, when he was talking about Republicans buy tennis shoes too, he said $100 million for these Black Lives. Hey,
exactly.
$100 million. Because I won't go out like that no more. Yes, I'm on y'all side. I'm supporting y'all. Been supporting me my whole career, my whole life.
Right.
I support you. I stand with you.
And I'll get to it later, but
you was gonna say something bad about Jordan?
No, I'm gonna stop.
I'm about to say, bro, $100 million? Come on now.
Nah, listen, bro, I'm gonna stop canceling out people. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, okay, they don't fuck shit, fuck them. But I look at shit like Crash. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can be on some fuck shit, but at the same time, like, they got a whole nother side to them. There's multiple sides to people. People are complex.
Crash. You talking about the movie?
Yeah, that movie, Crash.
Great movie. Yeah. Good point.
Like, the cop was touching out on the woman and then turn around and he had to save the woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was a good movie. That was, hey.
I digress.
I forgot who directed it. Go ahead.
Now they got to be audited to make sure that it wasn't just lip service. Nah, that's true. Even at my job, at my old job, they had to bring a guy in because of diversity inclusion, because a portion of the people who worked there and the students did not, like, they felt like they were left out of, you know what I mean, the white people and the faculty and staff. They just felt like they was just overlooked. They had to bring somebody in. It was like interrogation. They was like, pulled us in, all of us in like a room, and it was asking us all type of questions and stuff like that. But yeah, that's important. That's likely to happen. Some are doing it because it's best for the company. Most def a chess move. That's the best move.
It all comes down to the pressure. It all comes down to that pressure, man. And the thing is, continue to apply that pressure. If you feel some type of way, apply that pressure. Whatever is,
Yeah.
if it's a company that you shop with and you notice that they don't have people, check their boards. You shopping with them, you giving them money, check who's above them, who's running it. If somebody look like you, do they gotta say so? Check that.
No, that's
if
real.
you don't, I want to call you out. I got to.
No,
because there's
real.
no reason why there's no reason why things should continue to stay the same if what the same is right now, and this is what it got us. Changes for the better. Let's make those changes. Let's apply that pressure. Let's continue to make change, because at the end of the day, we can't go back to what it used to be.
Yeah, for real.
Before 2020, we can't go back to that. After 2020, it gotta be better.
Since we talked about Jordan giving his $100 million, I wanted to shout out Kanye for giving his $2 million donation.
Hold on, run that back, Turbo.
I'm gonna say
run that back, Turbo, because loose. Man, I can't even rock with Kanye. You know I'm tired of Kanye. I'm just on Kanye. And run that back, Turbo. He's trying to slide at me real good. You know I'm talking about Jordan, so go ahead. You got the flow, brother. You got the flow.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't saying he a gold digger. Come on.
I can't hate on him, bro, because you know what I'm saying, $2 million, that's big, and to pay for the little girl's like whole college tuition, that's big. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, ain't no room for me to even hate on nothing like that. So
no, you gotta respect it. We gotta respect.
Sometimes these niggas just be doing they shit just to get in a position, you know what I'm saying, to do some shit, if that makes sense.
I think that's how you play chess.
Exactly.
If you ever played the game of chess, you got to do some stuff just to get in a position.
And showed up to the protest solo,
to really do some stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can respect.
And along with that, Kim Kardashian.
Oh, but she been riding,
bruh. Like she really on some like. It was 3 cases that she's mentioned on Twitter, and they started a petition to reopen these cases. 2 of them I'm like familiar with for real. I remember the dude's name is Kendrick Johnson. It happened in Valdosta,
Georgia. Go ahead, talk to him.
They say like they found him wrapped inside of wrestling mats, and his organs was gone and stomach filled with newspapers.
Yeah.
So they got a petition going around basically for you to re-sign that. And so I read up on that shit, and the story is like he was arguing with a dude about a girl. So the dude killed them, hollered at somebody who knew FBI. They got the FBI involved, and they covered up the
Hold on.
shit.
Let me help you. Let me just help you a little bit.
All right. Help me out, bro.
So the 2 brothers who they're saying killed Kendrick. Their dad was an FBI agent, so they already tied in, right? The older brother was a star football player who was signed to Florida State. Star tight end signed to Florida State. Florida State dropped him when he had the allegations. But because
what allegations?
He had the allegations that he had murdered the guy, but they eventually said that it wasn't a murder or whatever the case may be. It was ruled out like a suicide, like he just suffocated.
So they knew it was him.
Yeah, because he had allegations. He had a murder allegation on him. So it's like, man, we're not going to, Florida State not going to take you when you're pending the murder. Granted, your father used to be an FBI agent, so he's already tied in with, Valdosta, and Valdosta is extremely racist out there. Some of those parts, they'd be like, oh, you don't go across the railroad, the train track type vibe. That's the type of energy they're on down there. But to put that out there, you're saying, all right, these people, they had lots of evidence and they just kind of let that thing go.
Right.
They kind of let it go and just was like, all right, yeah. And then when they did his autopsy, they found out that his organs were gone, and he had newspaper in there. His family wanted to know what happened, all of that, and they just kind of washed their hands with it and just, hey, your son dead, keep it moving. How, Sway? How do you expect me to do that?
Exactly.
You telling me just I gotta make up in my mind that my son just died randomly and his organs gone, and that's okay. That's that thing that I was talking about, like the system, and you've been cheating me this whole time. You've been cheating me, and you want me to just suck it up and be okay with it.
I like to know how his family is feeling about this.
How who?
How his family is feeling about this. I like to know, like their take on
outraged.
it. Like,
they've been outraged. They still been fighting for this. So you got the right person speaking up on it. Somebody who has money, who has a great voice, who has a platform,
and a network.
She's gonna make a change.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna reopen those cases, bro. The second case is what's her name? The chick who was at the party with the 7 white women, and they say she like fell out.
It was like in the Atlanta area, right?
I believe so.
Like 2014, possibly. I kind of vaguely remember.
Yeah. So that shit is fucked up too. Matter of fact, here you go. Okay, Tamala Horsfield.
How that story vanished. Yes, how did that story vanish? I don't understand that. That's ridiculous. That's still cheating our people. And it's time for a change. Continue to apply that pressure. Bro. You said what happened?
She had 5 kids.
The lady who died?
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? They said she fell out a window or something, or she died. And you know what I mean? Like,
she said the girl who went missing from the sheriff's office. The girl is that who you're talking about? I think honey, I think we on the same page, no?
Nah, that's another person.
See, that's still sad. That's sad, right?
Yeah.
When there's so many missing people, and that's just another person. But yeah,
Tamala Horsfield, she was 40 years old, mother of 5, and she basically went to like a slumber party, a mother's party, with like 7 other white women, and she ends up dying at this like sleepover.
Yeah.
South Atlanta. ADP ran up in his house and murdered him, hiding in the closet, January 2019. Wow. Yeah, the black girl with the white people.
We both like, dang. That's like 3 different cases that we just mentioned, and all of it has some bullcrap going to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem. And it shouldn't take somebody who just got a big platform to make change, though. This change should be happening. Go ahead. What's the last one, Luce?
The last one that she made that may get reopened is Albert Winston. He was sentenced to 12 years in prison after a 17-year-old white girl accused him of raping her, spending an evening at the nightclub with him. She had like a fake ID, got into this nightclub, and yeah.
So he already spent 12 years, or he was sentenced to 12 years?
No, he was sentenced to 12 years. He's in there currently.
Dang.
So
what happened to the girl? That bothers me too, but that's a whole nother episode. We can talk about that.
That's this episode, because when these people false accuse or they call police on you and like all these Karens and shit, all these situations, like no, if you call the police on me and the police figures out that no, you're just wasting taxpayers' money and time, then you should be held accountable for that.
Very much so.
Write them a ticket. Do something.
There has to be consequences to it, because that is a power move that's used by Karens and I don't know what that doggone Karen. Mm-hmm. That's a Karen move. That is a power move. That's like, I got this in my back pocket like an Uno card or something. You know what I'm saying? Like on some draw 2 or something.
Have you seen Karen's Gone Wild? No, but I want to.
I don't want to. I'm straight on it.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Right. You need to go to jail for that. That's that damn
true story. True story. You got there has to be some type of consequence, because it's used too often for nothing.
Right.
For nothing.
Right.
Are you walking in the park? Yeah. You ain't supposed to be in this park. Are you walking in this neighborhood? I'm calling the police on you. You ain't supposed to be in this. How you know I'm not supposed to be in this neighborhood? How you know what my bank account say?
Right.
How you know that I ain't gonna buy a house out here? How you know that?
That's sick. I seen this white dude on a bike, man. These kids was putting up like flyers
Saying
for
Black
Black
Lives
Lives
Matter or
Matter.
something, right?
Yeah, and he was on that bike like harassing those little kids, man.
Mm-hmm.
That too. Like,
I was
no, bro.
slapped
Like,
by
what are you
from
doing?
messing with
Like,
them children.
I
For
wish you
what,
would,
bro?
bro.
I'm
I
like,
hope
that
you guys
traumatized a child. You know what I mean?
right,
That
exactly.
grown man on the bike, hop off the bike and start ripping up my signs that I done print. I work hard for these signs.
No, seriously, yeah.
That traumatized a kid. Like, man, shoot, why you doing me
How,
like that, bro? Go ahead.
Honey has a question. How have you guys refrained from getting angry or frustrated with these stories and events happening? What are you
I
doing
haven't.
to keep balance?
I was about to say, I
No,
haven't refrained from being upset.
nah. Well,
You know what I'm saying? I
what you're
haven't.
well, what we're all witnessing in real time is like the grieving process.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like we are we were sad, we cried, you know what I mean? We found acceptance. Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? We were feeling denial at first, like
No, I mean, you're absolutely right. Because every time you see, whether it's a black person killed, whether it's a male, female, child, whatever the case may be, you automatically related to somebody in your family or your friends, right? You
yeah.
If you see somebody being irate with the cops arguing back, just because they know their law and they're saying, "No, you can't do me like that," I automatically think like, "All right, dang, like I got my brother he's a strong-willed person." I'm like, "Damn, that could possibly be my brother." Like I'm automatically broken down. I see a woman who getting beat up on or taken advantage of or anything of that nature. I'm like, I think about my mom or women that I care about. I think about what's my daughter's future gonna look like, and that
Nah,
tears
for
me
real.
up. So it's like you automatically are triggered to, I'm frustrated, I'm angry. I never live in fear. I can't do that. I can't teach my children to live in fear. I can't teach the people around me to live in fear. I
Right.
can't do that. But what I hate to see is every time I'm looking at the screen or every time I'm scrolling on the social media, it's like another piece of me is dying. Like we're some animals out here. Like people really just hunting you. That's very
Nah.
unfortunate. What I do to keep balance is I'm going outside, I'm hiking, doing yoga. I've challenged myself to do 100 miles this month. Whether running, walking 100 miles this month, just to hey Flint, make sure that you at 100%. Make sure that you
Yeah.
at 100%.
Yeah.
You got to get your mental right. You
Exactly.
got
Yeah.
to. So I mean, doing yoga, working out, eating healthier, drinking my water, minding my
Yeah.
business, using this platform to at least continue to spark up conversations that's much needed. This is therapeutic for me, honestly,
My,
to get on here and
my,
talk with one of my best friends, and we just talking about our lives.
yeah.
We have children, we got different hardships and things of that nature. So here's our opportunity to just vent. But we still got a lot of people that's going through the same thing. And when you see that and you feel that vibe, spark that energy, be that change. Tupac spoke about it. I want to be that change. I am that change.
Yeah. No. No. Okay. So the way I look at this shit,
More water.
my uncle Norris from Voltage too. He'd be like, "Do
Yeah,
your hair
that's
like
my
this."
guy right there.
You know what I'm saying? So he basically pulled me to the side. He said, "Man, you are everything that you've been through in your life. Who you are right now is all of that. Everything that you've witnessed, that you've experienced, has brought you to this point that you are at right now. So all of us are post Trayvon, are post Ahmaud Arbery, are post George Floyd, are post Breonna Taylor. We've all witnessed this stuff. We've all witnessed it. We've all taken it in, and we kept living. We kept going. You know what I mean? So, like I can say I'm not the same person that I was when Trayvon passed. You know what I mean? I've become a little number. I'm looking at this as like, okay, this ain't gonna fix it. What else can I do to fix it? So I've tried to figure out ways to fix it. I may have started a new business or tried to find new things that will leverage us. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm building a website, a platform for Black businesses to be able to be located with each other. So like when you want to go to find pizza, find a Black owner. You know what I'm saying? Just to leverage us, just to give us something. You know what I mean? So that's what I've been focused on. That's what, like, just creating. Even with Better Is Possible. Like me and Flint, like we'll get on the phone and we'll be like, nah, what we finna do? Like we need to make some products because we need to let everybody know that better is possible. And you know what I'm saying? You never know where that shit could grow, but shit, I just been creating. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's music, whether it's businesses, whether it's clothing, whatever, bro. Just keep creating and keep going. You know what I mean?
That's real. Yeah, hey,
that's
spread
good.
that knowledge. Hey, honey, if you got some information, man, shoot that to us.
A lot of Black business groups on Facebook, and you can get the content from. Oh, for sure. Yeah, man, link me.
Run it. Because
at
the end of the day, man, like this is a space for us to have these conversations, but we don't want it to just stop right here at Better Is Possible. Like we want to spark that light and continue to change the world, change your futures.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hey, this is a conversation that's much needed all the time. When you get at Better Is Possible, this is a conversation that's much needed because we're going to continue to make the world a better place. We got the power to do so.
But these platforms definitely have definitely like been like therapy for me. You know what I'm saying?
But who you telling, bro? I promise. I done been in, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to just get it out and just say, you know what I'm saying, my thoughts and just, you know what I'm saying, let it be out and let it flow. And then to talk to another Black man that's going, you know what I'm saying, feeling it too, like, you know, that common ground. It means something.
True story, man. True story.
I needed that encouragement. Keep creating. That's it.
Hey, we can't stop.
Yeah, man.
You keep doing your thing, man. We proud of you too. And thank you for your support. Thank you all for y'all support. Thank you for tuning in. I mean, it's Monday, 10 o'clock p.m. and y'all on the live with us, man. That's special. That's
love,
real, man.
Bro.
That's coming from the heart. That's real.
Nah, that's love.
Y'all on live with us for the Better Is Possible podcast. That means so much. And I appreciate that. Luce apprecites that.
Yeah, man.
And we're gonna keep on spreading that Better Is Possible vibe. True story. Luce,
Flint.
Speaking on Better Is Possible.
Are you
the
ready
NFL
to talk about?
Gonna do better. As Robert Goodell had to read that long statement. Come on, bro. Stop. I'm a PR and advertising major. That man had a PR team. Hey, so you want me to write this? You want me to read? So how I gotta read this? Like somebody look like they kidnapped that man. He's like, hey, so yes, we support the Black people. Yes, Black people are the majority of your league. That's how you make your money. Stop playing with me. Now we understand what Cap was saying. Bruh, if you don't get out of here, bruh, fly that kite, bruh.
It's so funny how the tables turn, bro.
I'm like, 4 years. It took you 4 years for you to realize the simple thing. Cap been saying this. This was simple. You could have been avoided this a long time ago because you have a huge platform. Y'all got a holiday. Every Sunday is a holiday because people religiously sit down, plan their day around your football. You could have been used your platform, but yet you shun that man. Oh, respect the flag, man. I got a father who fought in wars. I got grandfathers who fought in, but they still understand what the fight's really about, bro.
I got two responses to that.
Talk to me.
One is, bro, the people in the military fight for you to have a choice to do whatever you want to do on this land. That's why they fight. If I want to kneel on the flag, they're fighting for us to have that right. And then the second response is, bro, nobody gives a fuck about your grandfather, bro. like what? Why they always bringing up their grandfather?
I don't because they ain't never fought in the war.
Like, shut
They
your
ain't
ass
fought in the war.
up. My nigga, shut your ass up.
Drew Brees.
Like, bro, come
Drew
on.
Brees.
Drew
I'm saying it
Brees,
again.
bro.
Drew Brees.
Come on.
All right. If y'all haven't known, Drew Brees is gotta be blind, dumb, foolish. You gotta be everything. For him to come out boldly saying that he would never respect anybody who kneels on the bruh, you still talking about a flag, bruh?
Like, come
you don't see
on,
what's
bro.
going on out here? You don't see what's going on out here. You gotta be smarter than that. And the thing that upsets me the most is because if you do your research, Drew Brees is gonna go down as what he said. They don't have nothing else to say about the flag. Nothing. They don't. Drew Brees is possibly going to go down as one of the best quarterbacks ever. Do you know that
Right.
he's had all his yards, all his touchdowns, majority of them are coming off of black receivers.
Mm-hmm.
And you still got the nerve to say, never about the flag. It's all about the flag. Bruh, come on, bruh.
Right.
You can't be serious.
That's fucked up, man.
When they score a touchdown, they celebrate. They celebrating for them boys when they score a touchdown. Mm-hmm. But you know what? If they're driving down the street and they fancy car, they got a hood on because they just came out of a workout. When the cops pull them over, they still a nigger.
Yep.
They still one. And you Drew Brees. You could drive down New Orleans, parade style, and everybody love you.
He got a team full of black people, bro, and still acting like
in New Orleans. Man, in New Orleans, hot boy. Oh, bro, they almost set Drew Brees' house on fire. Whatever they was gonna do to him. You know what I'm saying? Like you made all of that off, and you still not feeling it. You still not feeling the pain.
Mm-hmm.
The sad fact that it don't matter how much money I make, it don't matter how successful I am, it don't matter how much education I got. I'm still black to these people, man.
Mm-hmm.
They still don't care about me.
They still fly that other flag in the South, though. You can't have it both ways.
Oh boy, hey Drew,
I'm glad you said that, bro. Drew,
I'm glad you said it too, but boy, we need more time for that. It's 10:48. Go ahead, Luke.
Do y'all remember Justin Timberlake? Last album, Man in the Woods.
That one sucked. It was complete trash.
Because people have they try to play this game where they play both sides.
We had already adopted Justin, and now he's gonna try to go the other way. Go ahead, my bad.
Exactly.
When he was on My Love with the T.I. joint.
When I see Drew Brees, it's the same shit, bro. This shit is like a game, bro. It's a game. So Drew Brees can say that, right?
Yeah.
Because all the people that are racist and Confederates, they fuck with that shit. They like, hell yeah. And then he can go back and say, you know what? I apologize for that. But he already said the other thing. So now
they don't care about that
apologize. We supposed to be like, oh, okay, he apologized. It's cool.
That was PR. Hey, that was definitely his PR team. He didn't eloquently put that together with his Purdue education that he has.
No.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Go ahead. My bad, Luce. Go ahead, Luce.
But nah, that's the game, bro. That's the game.
Man.
You could just say anything you want. You could just disrespect whoever you want and then apologize for it. And it'll be like you never,
If you're white.
Oh, yeah, that part.
You gotta, come on now. If you're gonna tell the truth, now tell it. Michael Vick been apologizing. They still don't want him in the Falcons jersey. They still don't want his jersey hanging in the Raptors.
Come on, man.
No, stop playing.
No, they need to fix that. They need to make this shit right.
They still protesting about him coming to Atlanta.
Privilege.
When Michael Vick changed the game of football.
Yeah. But
you say, all right, that goes back to turning the other cheek. Ain't no more cheeks to turn, bro. Ain't no more cheeks to turn. You playing the fence. It's only this way or that way, and you show me which way you are. All right, then. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. They say Vic served more time than the last 400 cops that committed murder combined over some damn dogs. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
400 cops?
Eastside almost got kicked out of middle school because of that. He's right. I remember my mom had to go cuss out the principal because of that. My mom was a rider. One time for Latrice. We appreciate you, Mom.
Explain, because you just what?
No, Eastside talking about he almost got kicked out of school because of that flag. He was in
Oh.
about that Confederate flag.
Okay.
So when we first moved to Georgia, we wasn't going for that. We didn't know what that was, but we realized, hey, we saw that was racism. You know what I'm saying? Yep. That's all it represented. And we didn't care about, it stand for the South and all that. We didn't play that. So Eastside, he used to have them little country boys wearing them belt buckles and they little little shirts. So him, D, and a couple other folks, I used to run up to them boys and rip their shirts. They used to cut them up.
Oh shit!
In middle school. But
hey, man,
it was
different, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's definitely on some Huey Newton and Malcolm X and
bro, it's 1050, bro.
Cobra from Planet of the Apes type vibe. But yeah, he used to be ripping up their shirts. And the principal had got him in a group of friends because they was wearing like black T-shirts or whatnot. So they said that during the game, my mom was like, nah, my kids don't do no game. You know what I'm saying? She a rider, so she just was like, nah, we ain't going out. We ain't going out like that. So she took them. She went straight back to the office. She was like, you don't try mine, not never. I don't care where you. I ain't from the South. I'm with you. And my mom, she let him know. So but Eastside did almost get kicked out of school about that flag. But he hey,
that's insane.
Like that.
That's insane.
Drew Brees is a fool, and Jake Fromm talking about only elite white people should have special guns or should have specific guns. He's another athlete. He used to be the UGA quarterback. He's now with the Buffalo Bills. He's from Macon.
That's what he said.
He said only elite white people should be able to purchase some special guns, right?
Did he misspeak?
No, this was in the text message. Somebody was mad at him and put that thing on blast.
Oh.
And this is why he was a junior at UGA. So it's not like it was in high school or middle school where you bring up old tweets or texts. This was recently, bruh.
Yeah.
This is how you really feel. And then you saying, I'm not elite yet, but you knew you was about to go to the league. So what that mean? You're a millionaire now. You elite now?
Wow. Damn.
And you the same people. Your wide receivers at UGA, the last great white wide receiver, I can't remember his name. All the wide receivers been black.
Wow.
So the only reason why you in the league is because of black receivers catching those passes. And you talking about only elite white people should have these guns. It's just like, bruh, you show your true colors. I'm not trying to paint you no other color.
So what?
You is
what
what you is.
Did he come out and apologize? What was?
The very next day. And then the reporters, he's a good Christian man. Man, hey, bro. Hey, don't bring no religion into this racism.
Yeah,
I'm tired of that,
sick, man.
I'm tired of that, bro.
Man. I want to talk about Tiger Woods, man.
What Tiger Woods said, man? Go ahead.
Tiger Woods basically put out a statement that nobody asked him about, and basically was like, instead of showing his support for George Floyd, he basically doubled down like, I respect the police. I think they're doing a great job. I think they get great training. Like, he's so like unaware of what's going on in the world. And like, he tweeted this shit. It was nice. It was like, Photoshop post. It was like,
do you actually think that Tiger Woods thinks he's black though? Ask him for a friend, bro. Ask him for a friend. But do you actually think that he thinks he's black?
I don't know what the fuck he thinks.
I never
think he a real
seen
Tiger
Woods stand up for, nothing. not when it comes to black people. I even think that when it was asked if he's black, he kind of said that he was a different race. He was like he wouldn't admit that he was black. Everybody knows
Wow.
he's black, whatever the case may be, but he was just like, nah, I'm mixed.
I think that's fucked up because black people show him so much love. When he win, we show him so much love.
Oh, because we be proud because we know he black. He just don't know it. He been in the sunken place.
Just like
before
Candace
Get Out
Owens
came out, he was already there. That's why we made the movie. That's what happened. Come on now. Come on now,
said,
dude.
Just like Candace Owens' ass tried to switch the narrative on how we should view this. Yeah,
they need to fire her. They need to fire her ass up. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah. But they ops, man. Ops.
That's what it is.
And anybody caught what Terry Crews said?
No, I didn't. But please enlighten the whole Better As Possible fam. What
Again, nobody asked for this. and it's like every time this nigga Terry Crews opened his fucking mouth, he got some bullshit to say. Like, all right, Terry Crews. Any black person who calls me a coon or Uncle Tom for promoting equality is a black supremacist because they have determined who's black and who is not. This nigga said black supremacist. I agree. I'm not discussing white people here. There are gatekeepers of blackness within our community who decide who's black and who's not. I have often been called out for not being black enough. How can that be? Terry Crews, defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy. Equality is the truth. Like it or not, we are all in this together.
All right, so Terry Crews just hit y'all with the roundabout of saying all lives matter.
All lives matter.
Hey, Terry Crews.
The black supremacy.
Terry Crews, you can pack your stuff. It's about it here. We ain't watching white chicks no more.
Terry Crews is a white chick.
but that right there alone, it's just like this time, because of the climate, you cannot play the fence. You can't play the fence, bro.
Yeah,
you can't play the fence. You with me or you ain't? I don't want to do too much mental gymnastics. Is you with him? Is you with me or you ain't? Because all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter first.
Exactly.
Because you got to put us in the equation.
Exactly.
If you're not feeling some type of way about that video, then all lives don't matter.
Right. Fuck everything.
Don't
everything
miss me with
feel.
it. You gotta miss me with it. If you didn't feel no
feel.
way about that, bro, our lives don't matter. You better step out my face.
Yes.
Stop
Right.
playing.
To the original point, they're just pandering to who they think their supporters are. Exactly.
Yeah, he can fly a kite because he's still black. He's still black. And he a big old black dude, so they say, hey, he's threatening. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Stop
Shit
playing.
sick, man.
Man, it's the Better As Possible podcast. I'm over here sweating off in this, boy. Shoot.
He black as fuck.
There you go.
It's funny, man. It's funny. He big as fuck. So if he ever got into a situation with police, y'all know what the fuck gonna happen first.
He gonna be on another T-shirt. He gonna be a pound. Rest in peace, white chicks.
Come on, man. Hey, man, we got 50 seconds left, man.
Fly a kite, man.
Me, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, this is the Better As Possible podcast, man. Tell a friend to tune in Mondays at 10 p.m. Once again, Mondays at 10 p.m. Man, thank y'all for tuning in. We love y'all. We appreciate you. Understand this, man. You got the power to make change. Make change for the better. Fight for the better. Better is possible. Let's go. I'm Flint Hatchet. Loose Voltage. We out of here. Let's go.
Peace.
No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You're going to get through it. And you're going to look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.